Got chilly last night. Man, I tell you, it probably got down in the 30s, mid 30s, I don't know. Friday, July 14th. So I've only been out, actually I've been away from home for a couple of weeks. Yeah, I left on the 1st on the trail, so I'm 14 days. I have to double check that. Everybody's packed up and gone. It's nice and quiet out here. Oh, Dan, he was late. Time I got up and packed my gear. But it was cold. I didn't want to get out of the tent. You can see it's beautiful out here. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I don't know if we're going to be heading up in those mountains. I don't know if you could see those mountains up there. There's a lot of snow up there. Probably heading that way. I don't know. But some off-road here, fellas. A little bit of... this is what I more expected. I didn't expect that road back there. We might be on this a while, too. And it might become interesting in places. Now there was a rumor somewhere that there's an impassable area, but I don't know about that. Oh, look, it cuts off to the right again. We'll take a look at that one when I get up there. But as you've seen on the GPS, I had to take, the other one goes west, and it goes out to something, I don't know. Hey, get up there. There's my trail. Or I should say my cutoff. I don't see nobody with their campers out here. Let's do it, boys. Yeah, over here. A little more rock hopping. We'll go over here. We'll go over here. We'll go in the middle. Sometimes it's like you know, you want to pick your line, and you end up hitting the worst of it all. It's like, oh well. Okay. Yeah, this looks like fun. Oh my gosh. You guys ready for this? Oh my gosh. Boys, that's doing some rock hopping there. Oh my. And the thing is, you fall on that stuff and you're falling on them rocks. And that might hurt. That's why I got my armor on. And yeah, you don't want to screw up your bike either. This little DRZ, man. Oh boy. Now you gotta find this stuff mostly when you're climbing or coming down. Once you're up on top, it should get better. The problem is, in all of this, is you got to keep moving. You got to pick your line. And even if you screw up your line, you can't stop. You know, when I'm going through this stuff, my butt is slightly off the seat. I do not put my hands on my brake lever, and I do not have my foot on my brake because my intentions are not to stop. And if I have to, then you know, you do what you got to do. Okay, boys, here we go again. Over. Yeah, baby. Now, if I got to run 50 miles of this trail, I'm screwed. Okay, we're gonna take a look at, just to make sure. Looks like we're doing just fine. It's stuff like that you know, riding in the forest on the trails and the nice dirt and all that stuff, man, that's so much fun. So relaxing. You can actually look around and see what's going on. Look at the scenery. When you're doing stuff like this, man, you're focused. And after you're on this stuff for a while, I've had times where I've popped out and there'd be a road there. It's like, wow. Thank you. Yes, we're cheating. There's actually a sign up here. Man, this is hard to believe. This is a logging road. Well, let's see what's going on here. Look at this. See, after you go through that, and then you do some of this, it's like, wow. Everything, you know, you're all stressed up. All of a sudden, you just feel everything just relaxed. Yeah. Time for a beer. Or two. You know, I've done worse than that. That Arizona stuff, man. That Cherry Creek or whatever it was. That's a taking road, man. What you seen there? Nothing. I thought I was gonna die on that. I didn't think I'd ever gonna get out of there. Man, I was just praying, oh, Jesus, help me. I need you to get me out of here alive, or if you want to take me now, okay, cool, I'll go. I'm ready. I'll hang out with you. That'd be fun. Because I do believe in them, so, you know. Sometimes I don't act like it, but I do. So after seeing stuff like that, I would imagine it would inspire some of you guys to come out here and do the UTBDR, BAT, same. And then it might inspire some of you guys to go, heck no, I ain't doing that. But, you know, the way this is, come on, I mean, you don't have to follow all this stuff. This is a route that is full of options. Study up on it. You come to a place that, like back there, you don't want to do it, man, just, you know, go around it. Take a road. Take a freeway, whatever you got to do. And just, because most of this ride on the UTBDR is just gorgeous scenery. That's probably, for Utah, back there was the most technical that I've come across. The rest of it's been really nice. Little patches here and there, but again, Utah has been my favorite. This is just a beautiful ride through here. Some of that scenery, you guys seen some of that stuff, man. It's just crazy. You know, going through that stuff back there for me was, I mean, you know, it gets your attention, but once you do a lot of that stuff and you get kind of know how to cope with it, then it's not the end of the world scenario like it used to be for me. I look at that crap and I go, oh my gosh. But if you want to do an enjoyable BDR, I mean, I can't speak. There's other guys out there, JR, Dupre, they've done a lot of them. Oh look, there is somebody up here. Isn't that cool? Check that out. This must be a halfway decent road then. Anyways, and there's other guys out there that run into these BDRs, and they got information and video, and I think JR's done how the West was won. Yeah, he's got some pretty good rides there. So I don't know if he's done Utah, but you do enough of these and you're going to have a favorite. And from my experiences on different BDRs, BATs, this is definitely my favorite. It's the most scenic. Utah is a beautiful state because you're going from extreme heat in the desert and just a beautiful landscape, and then you got this stuff out here. I mean, my gosh, these mountains are gorgeous. Hey, remember I was talking about how you're doing all this stuff out here and you're like, oh man, and all of a sudden you come onto a road. There you are. Okay. We run on the road, on the asphalt for 5 miles. And now we're gonna cut across this range. But yeah, it's the weekends. Everybody's out camping for the weekend. Cool. of course, back to a road for a while. But you know, these short little, well, I don't know if this is short or not, but these little excursions on these roads that have not led me through a town. And I'm doing great on gas, there's no problem there. Just, you know, the food thing always kicks in. Why is that every day? It's like, I gotta have some food. I had to pull off here to, you know, leave a little DNA sample, you know, to chart my path cross country. And while I was out here, I was like just reflecting on the beautiful green. That's just gorgeous. The pine trees are quite lovely. But they are. That's a beautiful color. Hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be there. Okay. We're approaching this horseshoe corner. We got some lakes up here too. Hey, over there. Oh, look, toilets. If I would have known. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's find neutral. Time to go. Wow, man, look at this view. Yeah, I'd probably get hurt. People camping all over, but look at the view, man. It's just gorgeous. Up here pretty high. I couldn't resist. I come up this hill here and I said, I can't resist it. I gotta stop. So I complied. And here I am. So, but I don't know. Cool place, Utah. Gotta give it to it. Ah, boy. Wouldn't want to live up here though. It's too cold for me. Wyoming, Utah, coming up to the border. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's funny how it all changes. I mean, look, where'd the mountains go? Oh, I see them in my mirror. My dirty mirror. Well, what am I doing on the shoulder? Okay. Hey, thanks guys for stopping by. Oh, hold on a minute. I forgot. Hey, come on over here. Check out my room. Pretty cool, huh? Got got my junk all over the place. I do that when I get in motel rooms. Everything comes out. Everything goes everywhere. It kind of gives me an opportunity to survey and make sure I have everything. And I have to tell you, I've lost a few items along the trail. But oh well, some of them important, some of them necessary, but I can get around. But that's the way it is. So hey, let's talk about today. Today was a cool day. Got pretty far. Did a lot of roads today. After this morning, it was a great ride coming out of the mountains there. I'll tell you, Utah is it's a special state, man. It's got it all. And boy, as soon as I got down into Wyoming, though, it's like whoosh, nothing. The trees there's no trees. There's nothing. And so let's take a look at GPS here. Kind of show you what's going on, what I'm thinking. Let's put that there. I'm going to move you guys, so hold on. Okay, and even though it's a 360, we're going to give you a straight shot. Matter of fact, we don't want no glare from the light, so hey, hold on, we'll do a little bit more. Whoa, getting in tight now. Okay, I loaded the Transamerica Trail, Wyoming, and I did put it in blue. And we're gonna open this up to see the entire state of Wyoming. Yeah, that'll do it. Come on over here. Maybe we can go up one. Yeah, well, now we'll go down. Anyways, I came down. I rerouted. What happens is the UTBDR, the UTBAT share the same route up to close to the border, and then the BDR continues north along the border of Utah and Wyoming. And what I did is I got off, I stayed on the BAT, got off, and went into Evanston, which is where that route ends. And I did that because I was like really hungry. It's amazing what you do for food. And so anyways, I am there. You can see what I did is I took off out of Evanston, and I did some back roads, and I worked my way up to the trail. But I worked my way up to the trail in La Barge, in this little town with 2 gas stations, a bar, and a motel and a half. And I got the last room though. It's crazy. So anyways, let's divide this state of Wyoming up into sections. And first of all, I missed the first probably 1/10, maybe the first 1/12 of the route. So my journey will start from La Barge and go east. And so what I want to do is divide it into 4 sections. I want to take from where I'm at now to the 80 would be the first section. South of the 80, back to the 80 again will be section 2. From the 80 to the I-25 will be 3. And from the I-25 to Newcastle will be the final 4th. Okay? I don't know how long it's going to take to do these sections. There's very little information out there explaining any of this route as far as YouTube videos. It's not well traveled. It's not documented very well. Only what the site's Transamerica Trail site says is pretty basic information. Length of the trail, I'm not sure if it's 7 or 9. I don't know. I will put that in the video here when I look into it further. So I don't know what to expect. I think that Wyoming is kind of a boring state. I don't see, I mean, northern Grand Teton. I mean, there's stuff up north that obviously is beautiful, but the southern route, I just don't see a whole lot down here. But for me, it's a destination. Again, this whole thing has been getting me from San Diego to Michigan for family, relatives, in that whole Midwest area, and then I'll head south into way south into Mississippi and connect with the Transamerica Trail going back west. So this is just a dirt route, and I thought, why not venture into it? I wanted to do the BDR in Utah, and it just works out perfect for me. So depending, I think with Wyoming, a couple things to factor in. First is sand. I don't know. I just can't gather enough information. If there is, let's go back. Yeah, okay. I just don't know if there's some technical sand areas. I don't think there's any elevation, but vague information, so I really don't know what to expect out here. So sand is a factor. I'm just going to have to get into it and figure that one out. There's not too many roads you can take if you got to backtrack and get out of something and reroute. That's going to be an issue. This might take a little longer if there's issues like bad sand. But I think even more than that is weather. And so what I did tonight is I went to my weather app and I was looking at weather in 4 different locations along the route. Basically out here, down here, over here, and up there. So 4 different sections, 4 different views of forecast. Everything is sunny, hot, and clear. I mean, you're talking 90, you know. It's 77 today here, and I got lucky on this one, but tomorrow's supposed to be 90 here. So I'm hoping the weather holds out, because that's a big factor. And you won't know until you get into it. We're just going to have to go for it. You notice he said we, because you guys are going with me. And if I get wet, you're getting wet. But I figured a nice room to kind of transition from the BDR to the Transamerica Trail and get a little laundry done. Had a little pizza and beer tonight. Only two. And get some rest and get an early start tomorrow.